Momentum is absolutely important, which is exactly why in this video I'll be going through 5 reasons why that is. For those who are new, my name is Yad and I help Muslim men level up physically and mentally. Now let's get straight into it. The first reason why it's so important is because it gives confidence. Fellas, you have to understand that confidence really does come from evidence in the back of your mind that you do keep your words and you do actually achieve what you put your mind into by Allah's permission, right? When you have momentum, my brothers, you are essentially achieving a bunch of micro battles on a regular basis. You are essentially achieving goals, which in return gives you more confidence, right? And the more confidence you have, the more optimistic you will be and the better you will be, more consistent and have more momentum. That's number one. Number two, outputs become side effects. Brothers, when you are super dialed on your inputs, right, when you have that momentum, then the outputs literally come whether you want it or not. Think of it as they genuinely come as a byproduct, right? When you start a car, you don't think to yourself that you want some smoke coming back out of your exhaust pipe from the back, right? Same thing when you have momentum with your inputs, you become so dialed in that you forget about the fact that you are getting much closer to your goal by Allah's permission, and next thing you know, you get them without even like you forget about them essentially, which is exactly why even if you don't even intend on gaining or achieving certain things, if you simply have momentum and you're fully dialed in with your inputs, you get what you want as a byproduct. That's number two. And number three, we have consistency becomes easier. Fellas, please understand that once you have momentum, you are essentially in motion, and once you are in motion, it's much harder to stop because it's like a ball, bro, right? If you push a ball down a mountain, right, and it gets that momentum, it gets into that flow state, and it's just getting faster and faster, and it's being very, very consistent, then whatever obstacle comes in the way, it has a less probability of actually stopping that ball. Same thing happens once you have momentum. Consistency becomes easier by Allah's permission. And brothers, I hope you're taking notes on this video because I repeat, on social media, there's a lot of information. We have an abundance of knowledge, but the problem is the application. So make sure you're taking notes. If you want to rewatch this video, do so. All right. Number 4, we have you take more opportunities. Fellas, you have to understand that once you have momentum, you are less likely to overthink when ideas are presented to you. When someone comes with an idea, when someone comes to you with an opportunity, you don't second guess things, right? Because you're already stacking battles, like micro battles, back to back, right? You're already in this state of a bunch of W's, right? You're more likely to take more risk, and the more opportunities you take, the more W's you get, and the more momentum you get, and the more momentum you get, it's almost as if it just brings more momentum, which is absolutely wild. Lastly, brothers, for number 5, we have you get less distracted. And to be honest, bro, like when it really comes to this, it's almost as if I wouldn't say you get blind, right? But you're moving at such speed that whenever a distraction comes to you, it's almost as if you're turning a blind eye to it. Or I can even say that once you start to see the effects of your inputs, once you start to see the micro W stack back to back, then the distractions don't even seem that tempting because you are already getting pleasure from actually achieving things back to back, making temptation much easier to resist, which is exactly why I cannot stress this enough. But momentum is crucial, guys. Prioritize it, all right? Go for it whenever, for whatever reason, if you do fall off and you do get rid of the momentum, It's okay. It happens. It's a part of life. Just focus on a micro battle, achieve that, right? Stack them back to back, and next thing you know, you're back into momentum by Allah's permission. Once again, brothers, I repeat, don't make this to another video where you watch it and you don't apply, rewatch it, alright? This is something that I personally do whenever I come across a YouTube video that is very, very valuable. When I come across a book that is very, very valuable, I will try my best to not just read it or listen to it once. You want to go over and over and over again so that you get every single golden nugget out as possible by Allah's permission. And as always, take care of yourself.